Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is kind of a different type of video. I am in the doll room instead of my bedroom, which is where I usually film. So if it sounds a bit different, that is why. So I have thought long and hard about this, and the 5 lines on the screen are the lines that I collect. Primarily, a large portion of my collection is American Girl and Rainbow and Shadow High. I also do dabble in LOL Surprise OMGs and the Tweens, and I do dabble in Bratz because they are so nostalgic for me because I was a Bratz girl growing up. So that may not seem like a lot of doll lines to collect, but it kind of is. I only have one doll room right now, and there's kind of, I'm not running out of space yet, but I mean, come on guys, it's inevitable. The way, all the doll lines I collect are still actively releasing dolls because Bratz has come back, and I would love to also dabble in Monster, Ever After High, and My Scenes. But with the majority of those lines being retired, I know Monster High is doing their pre-production stuff. But there's only like few certain lines in that franchise that I do like. But this video isn't about those lines because this isn't me being like, okay, well, I'm quitting this line to collect this line. No. So 5 doll lines for me right now, considering that they're all actively releasing stuff like all the time. Well, American Girl, not so much, but the other ones, constant Rainbow and Shadow, it's like boom, 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 all the freaking time. So, we just got Series 4, Ainsley and the Twins, and already the Neon Shadow and Rainbow Divas are being found in stores, and I'm like, holy crap. Now, that's not saying, like, if you collect them, you have to have them, like, all right when they come out, because, like, trust me, I've done that. I've bought 2 sets, 2 releases in bulk, and yes, it's fun, it's amazing, but, I find that if you do that, then for me personally, it is just, you kind of buy them all and then you're like, well, now what do I do? Because yes, you have them and you can enjoy them and stuff, but part of being a collector for me, I enjoy the hunt. I enjoy picking out the one that I want and, going to the stores and wondering which one's going to be there, because most of the time the app can't always be truthful, and most of the time it's not. So with that being said, as you can probably tell by the title, I don't know what I'm going to title this yet, I am going to stop collecting one of the 5 lines. I don't know if this is like permanently or whatnot, but just for me personally, there's a couple reasons why I don't want to collect this line anymore. So when I got into this particular line, I just bought like all the ones I wanted, and I bought them all super fast, and then I had like a ton, and then I was just kind of like, okay, cool. These are interesting. They're unique. They're a little bit different than what I'm usually collecting. But it was kind of a cool gimmick. And then I kind of stopped collecting them for a little while. And then I kind of, purchased them sporadically if there's a sale and things like that. And sorry if I sound out of breath. I'm walking and talking at the same time. I think better on my feet, okay? So, yeah, I just bought a bunch of them, and then I had a bunch of them, and then I was like, okay, well, what do I do with them now? So, there's that. Then I found that a lot of them that I have, yes, I like them, but I don't really connect with them. I connect with them, but not like on a serious level like I do some of these other doll lines. So I have sold a few of them off. I'm not going to be selling any as of right now because I don't really know what I want to do with my collection quite yet. Another thing is the fact that all of these doll lines happen to still be actively producing means more dolls are coming. More dolls that from the other 4 doll lines that I'm keeping, I'm probably going to want to, continue collecting. This is really hard because I'm trying not to say the line. I mean, if you know me, you can probably figure out what it is. But more dolls are coming, which means I'm going to have to buy more dolls. Not I have to, I want to. I have to buy more shelves. So that means more money and more space. And instead of having these dolls on shelves or a shelf that take up space for the ones that I'm really into and you guys seem to love more than, the line I'm going to no longer be collecting, I just feel like it makes the most sense for me to only solidly collect 4 doll lines right now and those be the ones that I enjoy the most, and you guys actually enjoy those the most. So with that being said, that kind of ties into like my lack of interest, the space, and budget wise, because like I said, more dolls coming and I need more, shelves for space. So more money. And I would much rather put my money, my fun money, as I call it, because I have my adult money and then I have my fun money. I'd much rather put my fun money towards the lines and the shelves for the lines that we all like. And of course, I have like my record collection too, and I want to, continue my vinyls as well. So my vinyls is like my other big hobby, but I don't have as many vinyls as I do dolls. But it's just, space, interest, budget. And the last reason I really just kind of have fallen out of love with them is I haven't really been impressed with a lot of their releases recently. I will say there is kind of there's a little loophole when it comes to this because, all right, let me just tell you guys. So the line I will no longer be collecting is LOL Surprise OMG. Now that was probably no surprise. I did buy one of the Queens dolls the other day and it was really cool. I filmed an unboxing for her. She was really pretty. She was on sale. She was cute, but I take them out, I put them in their outfits, and then I never do anything with them again. So it's like, what? I mean, to me, if you are a collector like that, that's totally fine. But to me, like, I have to be like interacting with my dolls, like changing them sometimes and, doing their hair, doing videos with them. And I don't do anything with the OMGs. They just kind of sit there and take up a shelf space that I could be using for Rainbow and Shadow, which is actively producing. Bratz, Girls Night Out reproductions. I just saw they're bringing back, like, I think it was Formal Funk, Nevra, Ulala Paris Kumi, Express It Megan. Like, there's tons of Bratz coming out. And you guys, I am so heavily into Bratz right now again. And I'm holding out because it's so much cheaper to buy the reproductions. And to me, I don't care if they're the reproductions or the originals. I don't care. I'm going to buy those new in box instead of, spending hundreds of dollars on an inbox, Princess Chloe, Genie Magic Megan, blah, 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 So I would just much rather buy the reproductions. And instead of me being like, oh, well, I don't have any room for these Bratz because my OMGs are here, blah, blah, blah. Or I don't have any money for Bratz because I bought some OMGs that I don't even use anymore. So it is very sad. I do like them. Like I said, I'm not planning on selling any of them right now. When the time does come for me to have to move them off the shelf, most likely I'm going to put them in storage for that time period. And then we'll see like what happens after that. I may keep a few, like, you guys, Big Wig, Sunset, Midnight, Sweets and Spicy, Bad Girl. Like, I'm definitely going to keep all those. Those are like my faves. And I do not want to let those ones go. But everybody else, I'm just kind of like, there might be, Kitty K. Kitty K cannot leave. She's the Ariana Grande. So, yeah. I mentioned a loophole, and that is the tweens. I'm not a big fan of Series 1 of the tweens, except for Fancy Girl. She was my first tween. She's so freaking cute. And then I have Goldie and Aya from Series 2. And then Series 3, I kind of want them all, but I'll probably just wait until they went on sale, just because I know the tweens, do go on sale quite frequently. Now, it's going to be a little difficult for me to kind of wait for these new ones, but I can still look at them in the store and think how cute they are and stuff. And since they're so tiny, they don't take up as much space. And I have like the perfect little shelf they can all sit on. So like, it doesn't matter. And I think like for their price, like when they're on sale, to me, they're really good and I absolutely love them. And they're so freaking cute, you guys. So that is the one loophole. I will still be collecting the tweens. I have been asked, are you going to collect the Fierce dolls? I think they're very cool, especially Fierce Royal Bee. But again, no, I sold my original Royal Bee and Lady Diva and Neon. The only original one I kept was Series 1 Swag, just because I liked her the best, which is weird, right? But I'm not feeling them anymore, you guys, and I would much rather invest like my time, my money, my heart, and my soul, literally my life, in American Girl, Rainbow Shadow High, and Bratz, because literally it's just going to be so exciting. So if down the line there happens to be an OMG that I absolutely fall in love with. Like I did Bigwig and there's a sale or something, possibly. But I haven't been impressed with a lot of their stuff. So I don't really see that happening. And I didn't want to make like a negative video, but I kind of just wanted to let you guys know like what my plans were going into like the second half of the year and stuff, because I haven't really done a goals video in a little while. I know I did one at the beginning of the year, and we achieved my completing the American Girl historical collection, which also leads me to they're coming out with a new historical doll next month. So I've got to set aside money for her because you guys know I'm a completionist when it comes to that doll line. So there's going to be a lot of exciting stuff happening. This is not to like get all sad. If you were a fan of the OMGs, like that's totally fine. I can, maybe still include some stuff, but I might film like one last collection update in a little bit, but I'm not quite sure yet. So stick around for that. That might come. I'm not quite sure yet though, because it hasn't changed too much, but I mean, it kind of has. Yeah, OMG collection update probably coming soon. But I felt like I needed to explain it to you guys. And not that I feel like I owe anyone an explanation. It's just kind of I just wanted to ramble and I just wanted to talk. So thank you guys so much for listening to me. I know it was kind of a different type of video, but I kind of like these videos where I just like sit down, or in my case right now, literally standing and walking around because think better on my feet. I just like when I can talk to you guys and, voice my opinion. That's why I love doing the live streams and stuff like that. So if you have not come to one of those, go ahead, and I do them sporadically. So just keep your notifications on. But anyway, thank you guys for listening again. I really appreciate it. If you were a lover of the OMGs, I'm so sorry, friend. But there's going to be lots of new crazy content coming with all the new releases and everything, so don't miss out. If you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, tap that really cool notification bell so you do not miss a video like this or live, like I said. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.